everyone, we are here at Doll A-Kon 2014 and I have some exciting people for you all to meet. Why don't you ladies introduce yourselves?
I'm Shannon. I'm the Doll A-Kon co-staff manager.
And I'm Kelly Harrington. I'm the other staff manager.
Let me ask you guys some questions about Doll A-Kon, because some people might not even know that there's an actual doll convention at A-Kon. When did this actually first start?
It actually came into being November of 2010. It went from being what was basically a panelist organized panel track to an actual programming department under Programming HQ.
So awesome.
And we started our first year with 1 guest. Our second year we had 2 guests. Last year we had 3 guests, and this year we have 3 guests with 1 of 4. You're actually our 4th. Yes. You're our special presenter, which is like our 4th guest spot.
Which was awesome because
Yay.
I was like, oh, Asenva's gonna be.
Well, let's go ahead and tell them about some of the awesome, fun things to do here at the con. What are some cool things they can check out?
Here for Doll A-Kon, thanks to all of Kelly's hard work.
And your hard work.
We have a market room this year.
And the market room is great. We have so many great vendors. We've got individual artisans as well as large companies. And everyone's in there just having a ball. They're getting to talk to vendors. They're getting to talk to companies that they don't usually get to talk to. And best of all, people are getting to try on items that they would normally have to ship in and then do the whole, wow, I wonder if this fits, and they can buy it right there. So they're all having a really good time in there.
And one of the things that's really nice about it is we were having people come who were not necessarily anime or manga fans. They were doll collectors. And there were 2 dealers in the A-Kon dealer room that do have dolls from different companies. And there are a couple of artists in the artist alley that, while primarily they're doing human stuff, they do have some doll stuff because they're a doll owner. Well, it was hard for people to get down there because they were having to pick between which panel they wanted to do, or did they want to go all the way across the hotel, which in high traffic can be about a 15-minute walk. And it really split people's time up. And people, the input that we got was, we wished it was all together and it was compact, and that we could just be this little core spot within A-Kon and to have all of our dolly goodness. And then if we want to, we can go over to Artist House. And it really worked out well.
We moved here. It was awesome. We moved here. They gave us Plum Blossom A and B, which is
in the coffee shop.
In the coffee shop. There's coffee on one side of us. There are bathrooms on the other side of us, and a door that we can go spray heads. It's awesome. And it is a rather contained area, and so all of our doll owners can kind of be together. And they're not. A lot of people don't want to really do the rest of the con, so they can kind of be together without getting the whole like, oh, that's a creepy doll comment, unless they want to. Most of the people are very excited about it here. A lot of the cosplayers want to take pictures. Most people are really receptive to it, and we're getting a lot of people just coming in to hang out and who aren't doll owners.
One of the things, I'm really surprised at this, but Kelly and I were really kind of proud of this, the thing that most people say they love, and they want to see us bring back the next year and bring it back better the next year and larger, is we support A-Kon's chosen charity. We do a $5 ticket draw, and we do a silent bid. And you know, the first year I was like, we'd be happy if we got 10. We got 12. And the second year, like, well, let's see if we can get 20. And for last year, again, we were like, let's get 10 in each. We had to stop taking donations last year. And we again had to stop taking donations this year. And basically,
we physically ran out of room.
People were rolling them over to 2015.
So we have some great stuff that people have donated in the last couple of days that you'll be able to see in 2015. And we are raising some great money for Kids Need to Read.
Is there any other, like, more specific or kind of wishes or thoughts that you have for future plans for Doll A-Kon?
We've talked with A-Kon, and they are receptive to the idea of bringing in an Asian guest from overseas.
We can't say who yet.
Can't say who, but we are working on something. There was an invite this year, and the invitee asked if it could be rolled to 2015 because their calendar was full for 2014.
And we had a couple of very big doll companies concept. Can we reserve market space for 2015?
Yes, we already have 2 companies that have asked to be put on the top of the waiting list for the 2015 market.
Of course, returning guests get to come first, returning vendors get first pick, but we've already had some pretty interesting companies say, can I please have a market?
We've had a company from Asia, one of the Asian doll companies, has asked if they would be allowed to create a convention exclusive for Doll A-Kon.
Probably an accessory.
Yes, not a whole doll. What's really interesting is in talking with the Asian companies and the English reps for them, there are 2 companies that have asked, their CEOs have never been to America, and they want to meet the American doll owners
and get feedback from
on how they can improve their customer service with their American owners.
Whoa.
And so we're really excited, and so we're hoping...
One of them is talking about sending their head sculptor over to give sculpting talks about basically how you do the sculpting for a major company and what it's like and their creative process, and get feedback from some of our attendees on what they think about it.
Whoa.
Yes, we've had some
US-based huge honor.
US-based artists who are wanting to teach some more in-depth sewing workshops.
So now we are on to the lightning round. Are you guys ready for the lightning round questions?
Sure!
Awesome! Okay, ready? What's your favorite sculpt?
The Delmore Caraclue.
I'm gonna have to say it's my doll love luck.
Favorite company?
Oh, I love so many.
I can only pick one?
Yep, only one.
Only one. Looks.
April House.
Ooh, Grail dolls.
The Volks Black Cat Lucas.
My husband just bought me my Grail doll in the charity auction, which was the Extreme Doll Siren.
So lucky. Really quick, silly, crazy story involving your dolls or an embarrassing moment. Go.
Mine has to be my daughter's special needs, and so there's some speech delay. We were getting ready for a doll meet, and she decided that she was going to help me dress the dolls. And she comes in the bedroom, and I'm telling her, no, leave her alone. Well, she pants the very first SD I had bought. And she goes, oh, daddy parts!
Oh my god!
My next favorite one is I bought a doll off of a friend. And so I had a doll plus an extra head, and there were extra eyes, and there were some other extra things. It was a dragon doll puzzle body.
Need me say more.
And so my husband, for some reason, decides that day he's going to carry the box to the bedroom for me and open it and unpack it. And as we're pulling stuff out, I said, oh, there should be a bundle of eyes. And he grabs this wad of bubble wrap. He goes, I found your, as he's unwrapping, those aren't eyes. And he runs from the room, and he has never offered to help unwrap a doll since.
Okay.
I have to say, I was crocheting a dress for my daughter's 2006 Lutz Annie, who was very kicky, and I would turn the dress on her, and she headbutted me with an alpha ear. Didn't think about it. 2 hours later, I went to her end of the year awards ceremony, and all the other mommies were looking at me funny, which I'm used to, but they were looking at me a little funnier than usual. And then my husband showed up and said, what happened to you? I said, what do you mean? He said, you have a black eye from your eyebrow down to your cheekbone, and everybody now thinks you're a battered wife.
Oh no!
And it's not my first doll injury, and he said, there's only so many times you can say the doll did it before I end up on a list somewhere, so please start being careful.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for having me come out here. I really appreciate it. And it was so exciting to see all the Doll A-Kon stuff and to meet all these awesome people. And I am so excited, and I hope everyone else out there is able to come out to Doll A-Kon next year, because it sounds like there's some exciting stuff. And I hope, we all hope that you guys have an awesome day. And we hope to see you at Doll A-Kon next year, right?
See you next year.
Yeah! Woo! Bye! So in case you're wondering where Doll A-Kon is located, this year it was located in Plum Blossom A and Plum Blossom B's rooms, which are tucked away in this nice little corner here by the cafe. And when you come into the area over here, you'll see that Plum Blossom A is over here to the left, and Plum Blossom B is behind the stairs. And Plum Blossom A is where the dealer's room is, which is really nice. They have a lot of really cool things for sale at Doll A-Kon. And we have check-in over here in the front. Right now, panel's going on. And then right in here is our dealer's room.
Thank you to Miro Doll. Thank you to Little Monica.
And
Midgie Doll. Extreme Dolls.
Connie Lowe. Bushinan House.
Imple Doll with their Denver Doll. Minton Card.
J-Pop Dolls. Katie Haven Creations.
Doll Peddler. Flaunt It. Lolly Poison. Painted Black Studios. A-Kon.
Definitely A-Kon.
Mimi Woo. Asenva. Junkie Spot. There is a list on the website for our Google website, and we will leave up our sponsors and donors
Until 2015.
When we start January 2015, that's when we take all the info down and we start rolling over to the 2015 content.
And we do have to say special thank you to you and Junkie Spot, because the Sebastian doll that you donated was our biggest ticket draw item. The bag was almost full because everybody wanted Sebastian, and then my daughter took him down and had him autographed by J. Michael Tatum. And so everybody was so excited. There was a Sebastian doll and he was signed, and people were fighting over trying to get the tickets in the bag fast enough.
Oh my god.
So he was a huge help to getting our donations for Kids Need to Live.
And it was really funny last night because we were trying to close down bidding and people are elbowing each other.
Like, no, I want to put a ticket in the bag.
We're like, no, it's closed, it's closed.
Stop.
That's the first year we've had people fighting over charity
trying
items.
to get the tickets into the charity bag fast enough.
And it was just, I'm so honored. Charity work is something that's near and dear to my heart, and Kelly also.